trusting your intuition. We all have it, but how do we know it's our higher self speaking instead of the ego mind? Dean provides some insights on how to decipher and tips to get you clear on how to trust the voice from within.
I get a call from my now ex-wife, who's this amazing person. He goes, "We need to go to Sedona." And I said, "Why?" She said, I don't know. So 2 weeks later, she has this postcard, and one author that is very inspirational to me in my journey, Greg Braden, was speaking in Sedona. And I had this Mondo project at work, and I used to work like 363 days a year. So I have these two things, and I'm like, okay, let me get 2 passes. I was in rehab for a long time, so I could get passes to get in and out. My counselor says, "I'm only going to give you 1. And 99.99999% of the time, I'd have gone to work because I have this big thing to do. Right. But I said, no, you got to go to Sedona. And I went, and that's what planted the whole seed. Okay. And interesting enough, when I got back, and I spent about an hour on this project, and I said, yeah, this, and this, and got it anyway. Yeah. So that's, but if I didn't trust my guidance,
yes,
I would have never got there.
Yes. Inner wisdom. So, connecting so that you can sort of connect out into the greater field of intelligence. I like to think of the quantum field, the universe. What are your tips as to how people can do this? I know everybody kind of has their own journey in their own way and their own method, but you help people find that here.
We do. And so if we want to do that, I guess it depends on really how deep you want to get. The cleaner we can get, naturally, the more I can trust my own guidance. And then, so if I'm stuck in fight or flight, for example, and the stress of the modern world does that for people, unprocessed emotional baggage does that. If I'm kind of looking at the world from a survival place, naturally my choices are going to be narrower. Mm-hmm. So I will see danger where there's opportunity, and I'll miss opportunities. So we have to be healthy.
Yes.
And clean up our brain. So we have to repair the brain. We have to repair the gut. We have to kind of spend a little time working on the things that are bogging us down and keeping us trapped in the past. Mm-hmm. Because if you want to create something, if I'm still running the programs of the past, I'm going to recreate the past somehow.
Right. And a lot of times people don't know what programs they're even running, which is the big problem.
People don't.
The core issue.
This is, and actually 95% of your brain is unconscious. Mm-hmm. So it's like having the Pentagon mainframe back there, and then my conscious mind is my little iPhone. Yes. So I wake up and I say, you know what? I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to be really nice to my people. I'm going to spend 2 hours working on my dream. And this big mainframe computer says, oh, no, you don't. You don't have time, and you're not even worthwhile, and that's never going to happen, so don't do it. And then at the end of the day, I wonder, why did I go and do this disempowering thing? Why? And people's behavior is driven by their unconscious mind, which is also the storage place of all our beliefs, all of the things that we've been programmed as kids. Think about a way to understand that is, we've all had people that we know, of course not us, but people we know, they'll say, I will never grow up to be like my mother or father. Yep. And what happens? They grow up exactly like that because they were programmed that way. And even though that's may be the last thing they want. So we have to get all that worked out. Then
sometimes it's ancestral. It's even your mother's mother or your father's father or, things that have happened, the traumas that they've carried at a cellular level.
They do.
Yes.
And what's interesting now, we know that actually DNA transmits memory, not just like the energy of the trauma, but the memory.
Yeah, isn't that amazing to think? Yes.
And so, the cleaner we can get the vessel, and what's interesting is people will feel 1,000,000 times better, they're clearer, they have more energy. Then we got to tap into, okay, what's real? And a way that we need to do that is through some basic kind of self-care things. Like, for me, I can just tell you what I do. I always go outside in the morning for X amount of time. And so in the traditional societies, they go out and greet the sun. I spend a little time in meditation every day, just kind of quiet, And then I will also set an intention for the day. okay, what would I like to do? And when we think about an intention, it's just like having a shopping list to go to the grocery store. You know, if I have a shopping list, my chances of getting those products are much better than just kind of wandering around.
Yeah.
So if I set an intention, my chances of actually having that happen are better than just kind of wandering through life. And this connection to the greater field that you mentioned is of critical importance, because that's where the download is going to come.
Yeah.
That's where it's going to come.
Listen into the full episode and you'll learn more.
Blossom Bliss products are designed to help empower pure love and purpose in your life. It's through the power of words, flowers, and symbols that our products assist you in creating a blissful life. The power of words in our mini mantra word bar necklaces assist you in setting and blossoming your personal intentions. The affirmation cards leverage the power of flowers by providing daily inspiration. And the power of symbols in our life journey bracelets are great reminders of the things that bring us peace, joy, and love. Products are made and blessed in Bali with love by Balinese artisans who work with empowered hearts. When you purchase jewelry with a bee charm, we donate to save the bees. Join us in pollinating the planet with love. Go to our website, blossomblissbali.com. Again, that's blossomblissbali.com.